Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. I was reading about one of the co-stars of the Cosby Show. His real name is Geoffrey Owens, and he played Saundra's husband on the Cosby Show. And people are trying to shame him because it's been difficult for him getting acting jobs, which I'm sure most actors have experienced as it has been difficult for him. So he was spotted working at a Trader Joe's, I think in New Jersey or something. Well, for myself, I have mad respect for him, because if you can't get a job of what you're used to doing, what your craft is, and what you've made a living for years doing and making good money, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just sit down and, if you're married, let your wife take care of you because of your pride? What about your children, if you have any? And I'm not sure whether he has any children or not, but that's not the point. He's being a man, and I respect that. I don't want to blast my ex, but I have to tell the truth. He couldn't buy a job because he didn't want to work. And that's bottom line. He didn't want to work. I had suggested many times, go to a fast food place, a restaurant, a retail store. Oh, I would have been ecstatic if he worked at Trader Joe's, which I don't know. And I don't even know if, whether Trader Joe's would be back in the day, but I would have been ecstatic. He did not. He would say, I'm not working nobody's minimum wage. Well, minimum wage, you get raises, and if you do good, you get promotions. So this Geoffrey guy is like, he's a man. He's a true man. And anybody who finds it difficult to get a job and they'll take anything to feed their family, you can't do nothing but respect that. And the people who call themselves, exposing this information, it's like, what are you doing? Karma is something. It comes when you least expect it, because you may be in a position one day that whatever you're doing to make a living doesn't work out. Something could happen, and they're closing a lot of stores down. And what about those workers that won't have a job? If they took that attitude, they'll just go find another, or try to find another job. So to me, that is just the essence of a real man. And not to say, well, if I can't act, I won't do nothing. Money is one of the biggest, finances is the biggest reasons why couples get a divorce. And then cheating, I think, is probably next, or vice versa. But anyway, money is up there. And I know any woman, real woman, that her man could not find a job, but he went to Trader Joe's or another store like that, or any lesser paid job, because he doesn't feel like a man unless he's working and contributing to his family. Any real woman wouldn't say anything bad about that. any real woman would encourage her husband and just be thankful that something's out there, and maybe down the line that he'll find something better. But for right now, take that. In reading about that story, one person said that they saw him in a Shakespeare play. I'm not really sure when, but he was an excellent actor. So I don't think it has nothing to do with his abilities. Things just happen sometimes. We just don't know the reason why, I'm the acting field, from what I see, is very competitive. So I just wanted to bring that because it disgusted me. It's disgusting the way they tried to just blast him for working at Trader Joe's, and then showed a picture of him, like he's unhappy. And he didn't look unhappy to me. But I think that person wanted him to be unhappy because maybe they are. And maybe it makes them feel better about themselves by pointing out the fact that he worked at Trader Joe's, because maybe their life is the one that's crappy. People do things for different reasons, and the reason this person threw this story out in the public is because of the way they feel about themselves. And I'm going to say, like another person say, you're trash. And I don't usually call people that, because I like to keep things non-confrontational. But I'm sorry, you're trash. And I hope the whole world sees this. Now, this is one video I hope goes viral. I just want to say it again. You're trash. And I hope when you look in the mirror, you want to take your behind outside and put your own self in a garbage can so the trash man can come pick you up. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that note. I just wanted to bring that. It was disgusting, like I said, and I just didn't like the way he was exposed in that light. Like working at Trader Joe's is some demeaning kind of employment. No. If you can find employment, hey, unless your job is kissing a butt, then anything else, kudos to you. So I'm going to leave you right there for real this time. I'm going to leave it right there, and I'll see you next time. And as always, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Goodbye.